Well, security services here, Jeremy, have told us that this was a suicide attack. They say they found shrapnel in the form of screws and nuts, and it's very interesting at the moment to see the fact that this airport still is functioning. We drove up here with no problem, and so are the public. And from what we can gather, this explosion didn't take place in any area where you would have to go through security and have a passport. From what we understand, it happened in the area where people meet and greet, where drivers wait for people to come off the planes, wait for them to arrive. Now, one of those people who arrived on a plane from Düsseldorf when this explosion happened is Frank Oosterdijk, who joins me now. Frank, it sounds like you were, well, pretty much there exactly when this happened. Describe the scene for us.
Okay, I was there and I wait on my luggage, my tools, and I must do a special border patrol, and I was looking what I must do, and at that moment was a very loud explosion, and the roof was coming down with a lot of dirty things, and all the people go away from the explosion, and I was looking what I must do, and I think I go also away.
When the explosion happened, what was people's reaction? I mean, it must have been chaotic.
What was a lot of, how you say that, subtle, a lot of loud. And
were people very distressed and shouting?
Yeah, distressed and go away from this place. And I also, and we, I come back in the area where the people stays, and my driver stayed there. And I was looking, I will found my driver, and at that moment I saw people die on the floor and people lying on the luggage trolleys, and it was coming to me, and it was terrible. There was a lot of people wounded, and my driver is also wounded. He is staying in the hospital now, and I must wait for the next driver.
And that seems to be what's happened here. It wasn't necessarily passengers who were affected, but people who were waiting, including your driver, as you say.
Yeah.
So what has happened to your driver?
I don't know exactly, but they tell me I was wounded, and I stay now in the hospital. He's operation. How you say that?
He's in surgery.
Yeah, yes. And I don't know how it is with him. I don't know.
And how did the situation progress from when the explosion happened? What were people doing? How soon did ambulances arrive?
Run away, and a lot of people run away, but other people was looking what has happened. And at the other moment, there are people from the air field. It was coming with trolleys and dropped the people off the trolleys and run away. And I have some pictures on my phone, but it was terrible.
What sense did you get of the scale in terms of the number of people that were injured and affected by this?
Sorry, again?
How many people, from what you experienced, were in there injured and needing treatment?
I mean 200, and I have called my girlfriend, and they say there was 31 died and 130 wounded.